future sand sharks. I'm Miss Burhout, the principal here at Desert Harbor.
And I'm Miss Hutchison, the assistant principal.
And we are kicking off a live kindergarten event just to give you a little glimpse into what a day on our campus looks like. Many of you did our drive-through event, remember in that like torrential windstorm that was happening. We were able to meet your kiddos. We were able to give them a couple little parting gifts. But tonight's a night probably a little bit more for you. What does kindergarten look like? Is it 7 hours of nap time? No. I don't know what's happening. They're distracting me over there, the kindergarten team. So you're just going to get, like I said, a little glimpse into the day. And Mrs. Hutchison, do you want to tell them a little bit about how they can ask questions?
Yes, so if you have any questions, one of our kindergarten teachers are going to be monitoring the chat. So go ahead and type in those questions to the chat, and they will make sure to see if they can address that throughout this PowerPoint presentation and have time for questions at the end. Mm-hmm. All right.
Fantastic. So enjoy. And I do want to do one last little plug. When you enrolled, Mrs. Lovardo should have given you some paperwork for a Jumpstart program. So that's 2 weeks in June. I think they're probably going to tell you this, so you might just get to hear it twice. But I believe it's June 7th through the 17th. It is a free 2-week program. We'd love for you to be able to have your kiddo be a part of that, just to get a little taste of kinder before we start in August. So if you can do that, that would be fantastic. All right, ladies, you ready to go? And I will tell you, I am a little biased. However, we do have the greatest kindergarten team across the district, the state, the nation, the world, probably. So we're just putting we're putting them on a pedestal. We're raising the stakes, and yeah, no pressure. But no, in all sincerity, we do have a fantastic kindergarten team. If I were to have a kindergarten child, I would have no hesitation with putting him or her in any of their classrooms. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over because you did not come to hear me. So, all right, Tag. Oh, a round of applause. See, they're kind. They're kind, too.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, we're all just kind of filing in. Hold on, I need a space. All right. So we created a PowerPoint for you guys this evening that we're just going to walk in. So we did want to welcome all of our future kindergartners to Desert Harbor, and we just kind of put this together to go over just kind of what a typical day in kindergarten is at our school, and then we have some special guests that help share what they do in kindergarten. So you already met them, but our fabulous administrators, Mrs. Burhow and Mrs. Hutchinson. And then you have our kindergarten team. So we have Mrs. Fournier, Miss Seal, Mrs. Beltramo, and Mrs. Dawson. And then the first day of kindergarten is going to be August 4th, 2021, and it's a Wednesday. And so I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to want to know who is your child's teacher for next year. You will get that notification either in the mail or by phone the end of July. So we kind of included a sample schedule of what kindergarten looks like. School starts at 8 a.m. And then we try to do most of our academic focus in the morning just because kids are fresher, they're a little bit more attentive. So we have calendar, writing, English language arts. We do have a morning recess. We follow that by math. Our lunch is from 10:50 to 11:20. That includes their recess time as well. Then we have science social studies. We do centers, a lot of hands-on activities in the afternoon. We do have another recess in the afternoon, and then we have specials near the end of the day, and then dismissal. So school dismissal is at 3 o'clock, but kindergartners get out at 2:50.
We do centers, and we we watch some videos of like ABCs and stuff, and go to Z, and we're learning T numbers, we're learning the learning to adding, we're learning subtraction, taking away, and writing on our journals of like writing journals, and we can write anything you want when the teacher says that, and sometimes we got to copy her what her writes and stuff. That's it.
So in ELA, we really focus on learning our letter names and sounds. We've got 50 sight words that we focus on for the year. We build CBC words and build them in different word families, sounding out and blending words to begin to read, listening to stories and learn vocabulary words from the stories. Students are able to ask and answer questions about stories they read. We do a lot of turn and talk to neighbors, so they're getting those social skills in there as well. And students identify key details in the stories and retell the story in their own words.
All right, so what do you do in your journal?
We have to write the sentence all week long. We get on Friday, like when we pack, and we have write this all on our own, and we can draw whatever we want. And I draw Sonic, and these are his fast feet when he's going fast, and this is his tail, and this is the tree. These are the clouds, and this is my tree.
Can you show me? Hold it up and show me. Good. All right.
So in writing, students learn their letter formations. They're doing the sound letter correspondence, beginning to form those simple sentences, working on sentence formations like the capital letter at the beginning, spaces in between words, and punctuation marks at the end. And they're exposed to different types of sentences, such as opinion, informative, and narrative.
Math, sometimes you do like numbers and math, but now we do the minus sign.
So in math, the students are learning to read, recognize, count, and build their numbers from 0 to 20. We're talking and learning about how to sort and classify objects. We learn about 2D and 3D shapes. We're able to compare and contrast those, counting to 100 by ones and by tens, and beginning adding and subtracting within 10.
What do you do in PE?
We do some turkey trot laps, and then we sometimes do student choice, and we sometimes do scavenger hunts.
What do you do in art?
We watch a book, and then we draw an animal.
What do you do in library?
Our teacher reads a book, and then we draw or color something.
What do you do in music?
We listen to instruments and learn about instruments.
So our specials in kindergarten, the children have PE, music, art, or library. Okay.
So enrollment, if you have not already enrolled your child at Desert Harbor, there is the link above, or you are more than welcome to come stop by the front office to get the paperwork. And the office is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. And then we have, I know Ms. Burhow mentioned it, we have a great opportunity for our future kindergartners this summer. It is our Jumpstart to Kindergarten program. So it is free. It is a free summer program offered to all incoming kindergarten students. And it is at Desert Harbor. So your child will have the opportunity to spend some time in the kindergarten rooms before school officially starts. It is June 7th through the 17th. So it's a Monday through Thursday. So it's a 2-week program. And the hours are from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. But it's a great opportunity for all incoming students to meet some of their future classmates, teachers, and get to experience all the things that come with kindergarten. Students will be given breakfast and lunch if they want it. They will have time to play on the playground and work on skills that will really get them ready for the new school year. So that is all we have for you guys tonight. So we want to open it up for any questions that you may have. If you do have questions, please feel free to type them in the chat. We'll just hang out for let's see if anyone has any questions in the chat, but it looks like we don't have any questions yet. If you do have any future questions that you can think about, please feel free to contact the school and they will give you guys one of our email addresses and we can help address any questions that you guys may have in the future. Yeah. All right.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you guys for joining and learning a little bit more about kindergarten. And then, like I said, if you have any questions, just contact the office and we can help answer those for you guys. But we hope you guys have a great evening.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.